This is Debbie Wood, and this is Nana's Backyard. I've stepped away from the kitchen for a while because I want to talk about freshness. Nana's Backyard is freshness. I have my orange tree, my grapefruit tree, my lemon tree, as most Florida people do, and this is my salsa garden. It's got salsa peppers, that's jalapeno, green peppers, onions, and tomatoes, so I make salsa out of that garden. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk about fresh fruit. And when I think of fresh and natural and wholesome products, I think of fruit and vegetables right off the tree. Now I know Philly doesn't come on trees, but it probably should, because Philly is as wholesome and natural as these fruit and vegetables today are. And when I pick a grapefruit from my tree, I open that grapefruit, and when you open it just like you open a package of Philly, it's amazing what you find inside, because freshness really matters. And these things, when you open up one of these grapefruits, these are pink grapefruit, they're as sweet as honey, you don't have to put anything on them. And so when it's worth it, when you can go to a farmer's market, if you can't grow it where you're at, to go somewhere where you can, it sure is worth it. And so what I want to do is, that's the nice thing about eating outside, you can drip. What I want to do is I'm going to make a fruit dip today, and that's as fresh as this fruit is. I'm going to start with Philly. Now this is 4 ounces of Philly cream cheese. It's softened, it's the original, my favorite. Put it in there. Put a cup of brown sugar. Now this dip is natural and wholesome. I use all natural ingredients in it. This is honey. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of honey in it. Now I like to use the orange blossom honey, because honey that's made with bees that frequent orange blossoms has a little bit of a different taste to it. And so I'm going to mix in some of that. We've got 3 tablespoons of butter, softened. Here's a kicker. 2 teaspoons of rum. I like to use a white rum, light colored. Doesn't make it colored so much. Vanilla, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And you blend that all together. And this is going to make the dip for your party. And your party goers, or whoever your appetizers are for, is going to really appreciate freshness. You mix that all together, blend it really, really, really well. And it's blended. You get it all blended nice, so it's creamy. And this is praline, that means pecans, so we're going to add a little bit of crushed pecans to it. And it's a praline fruit dip. And mix it all in there. Now one fun thing I want to do is, I'm going to start with the individual serving, or your appetizer that you can serve with a meal, before a meal, or a dessert, whatever you want to serve it for. But I'm going to put on the edges of this a little bit of the honey that we had, and I'm going to put crushed pecans that I kind of whipped up in the food processor a little bit so they're nice and smooth. And you use honey on the edge, and you go around the edge of your glass. This makes it so much fun. And you put honey on the edge of the glass, and that makes the pecans, the crushed pecans, stick. So it's kind of a margarita kind of look. And you got crushed pecans on the edge. And then inside there you're going to want to put your fruit. Pick out some nice fresh fruit. Stand it up in there pretty. Some melon balls. I've got bananas. I've got fresh pineapple. Got all kinds of really cute fresh fruits. Set them in there with a little bit of cherries on top. And put lime on the side. And then you're going to top it with your dip. Pour some of this little dip on top like that. And of course, the umbrella. And so that makes an individual appetizer that's really cute. It's got fresh fruit and dip. But what you can do for a party or a large group is take your dip, put it into a bowl that you made out of your melon. Put a cute little spoon in it. Put out all your different fruits. Or you might even want to make some cute little tiny ones. Again, put in your fresh fruit. Oh, there's a nice piece of orange. This is from my tree. I peeled it earlier and I made a really cute little rosette there out of the skin. There's all kinds of things you can do fun. An apple in there, some grapes in there. And some of this wonderful dip. And an umbrella, so it's an individual little appetizer. And for your party, set out all kinds of wonderful fruits. Put some toothpicks out there, put your little umbrellas out there. Use the skins from the limes, the lemons, peel them real skinny all the way around and make them into cute little rosettes. It's always cute to decorate. And there it is. Fruit dip as fresh as Philly. The small ones, the bigger ones, and the whole party size. Use Philly with your most natural and fresh ingredients because Philly, like my fresh fruit and vegetables, always has to be wholesome and fresh. And that's the way Nana makes it. Makes me a better Nana, makes me a better friend, a better party goer, a better appetizer maker, you name it. And a better real woman of Philadelphia.